DIY or DI don't. Welcome back to another episode of Midlife Playbook. As always, I'm Matt, here with my boy Naeem.
Good evening, sir.
Let's get this party started. Ah, there it is. Cheers, my
Cheers.
man. Hey, did you know that you cannot hum and pinch your nose at the same time?
Sure you can.
Right.
I'm gonna try it right now.
Okay.
You can't do it.
Can.
Hey,
And you're welcome for everybody that just tried it with him.
So you gotta have your mouth open, but that's not really a hum. You're
Right.
singing now.
And then try to
Can't
and
do it.
cut your air off.
Mm.
So you can't hum and hold your nose at the same time.
Interesting.
That's our
You,
useless fact of the
you
day.
can't keep your eyes open when you sneeze either.
Yeah.
Try it.
I have tried that, and I know.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I've even tried to hold my eye open
Well,
while
it's
I
like
sneeze, and
yeah.
I thought it was like a recipe for death.
Well, it's when you're driving and you feel a sneeze coming on, you're like, "I gotta keep my eyes open or I'm gonna die."
Right.
And then you sneeze and your whole head goes forward, your eyes are closed, you're dying. It's fine.
Terrible. So DIY or DI don't? Where are you going with this
Yeah,
one?
so, it's about guys who think they can do home projects because the wife has a honey-do list that's 100 things long,
Mhm.
and you really can't, or you think you know enough and you just get yourself in trouble
Yeah.
and make it worse.
Yep.
Electrical, plumbing, whatever it is, right?
Mhm.
I have some DIY skills. I'm not a master of any of them by any means, but I've done a lot of things and I've gotten myself in some sticky situations doing it,
Right.
especially with electrical and plumbing, right? I've shocked myself. It's fine.
Oh, I've shocked myself. That outlet right there,
Yeah,
that shocked the crap out of me when we
right.
moved in here.
You're like, oh, I just got to put these wires to match here and screw it
Yeah.
in there
I'm gonna take this screwdriver and I'm gonna
and
touch
touch it
that
on a
wire with
hot
it and just
wire. Yeah,
It scares the crap out of
right.
you, getting shocked.
And you
That's
know
good.
what doesn't help with it, for example, if you're doing something and you need to go to the hardware store
Mhm.
to pick up a part.
Yep.
This is just
And why is it always that you have to make several trips
oh,
because you think you're gonna get everything you need, and then as soon as you get going, you're like, "I don't have a reciprocating saw." I
right.
don't even know what the hell that is.
You know what
But
else it's called?
what?
It's a Sawzall.
Sawzall.
The
I did
blade that goes back and
Oh,
forth.
yeah,
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
same thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so a million trips to the hardware store.
Mhm.
You
And why is it so damn big? Why are there so many things in there?
I know. I know, and when you're in there and you're looking for something specific, you know, a lot of times the people that work there don't know what you're talking about,
That's the worst.
right? And
That
it's like, should you know? For example, I'm getting ready to frame my deck at my house.
Mhm.
I needed to go get joist hangers. So joist hangers are what are holds. They're metal pieces of metal shaped like a U that the joists sit in.
Right.
It's in this pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had to go to a hardware store to get these. And I was not familiar with this particular store. I was not at it a lot. So I walked in, went to the department where I thought these were, and I asked the employee in the department where the joist hangers were.
Mhm.
And the employee was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get somebody that can help you." And I'm like, "Well, do you work in this area?" He goes, "Yeah, but I don't know what those are." And I had to explain to him they're pieces of metal shaped like U's with
Right.
little flanges on them.
But
No clue.
here's what I appreciate about this person, though. I could
Yeah.
tell you're irritated by it.
Yeah.
But here's what I appreciate. He said, "I don't know. Let me go get somebody." What
Right.
pisses me off is the
Right.
guy or the girl who says, "I don't know what those are, but you know what? Let's go take a look over here and
Right.
see if we can." And then 30 minutes later,
Right. Still haven't found it.
neither one of us have found it. And now they're like,
Right.
"Oh, you know what? Let me look on." And then they pull out that stupid phone thing that they have
Yep.
and they start looking it up.
Yep.
And I'm just getting irritated because I just
Right.
want to get back to my project.
Right. Because as men, we're not there to shop.
No,
We know what we want. Get it, get out.
get it and get out. And I really like the worst is when I'm just looking for a little nail. That's all I need is a nail.
Yeah.
You get on the nail aisle.
Yep. There's 100,000 nails.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Different links, different all the things, right?
I hate it. I hate going to that store.
So the kind of thing got me thinking, like, I knew what I was looking for. I knew what it was called, right? Had I been doing this and this leads to the DIY or DI don't, right? So let's
Mhm.
say I'm trying to frame the deck, but I'm doing it watching YouTube videos. Because you can get anything on YouTube, right?
Right.
So YouTube tells you, oh, attach your joist hangers here. I don't know what a joist hanger is. I go to the same hardware store. Hey, I need some joist hangers. The employee doesn't know either, right? So
Mhm.
now we're both up creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
So the guy, when I went there, was like, "Yeah, I'll get somebody to find out where they were." And by the time he got back, which was probably 20 minutes later, I already found him and moved on. But I knew
Don't
what
you
I
love
was
it?
the point is I knew what I was looking for.
Right.
So that leads to guys doing stuff because YouTube can be good and it can be bad because it gets you doing stuff thinking you can, and then
Mhm.
you can't,
Right.
and you get stuck.
Yeah. So and sometimes when you look on YouTube, you just want a short little video. Here's how you do it. Bing, bang, boom.
You're right.
These guys
They don't
are
exist.
panning out all over the place. Like,
Right.
how do I hang a picture? Why is the
Right.
video 13 minutes long?
They're trying to be super helpful, which the videos are helpful, but again, it can get you in a lot of trouble.
It can. And then
Yeah.
sometimes you watch the whole damn video
Right.
and it's not what you were actually looking
Right.
for. Because
Because
that's
you don't know what to search for
right.
in the search bar.
So you're just I watched 15-minute video and I'm like, I didn't learn a damn thing. Gee.
I guess how much when do men draw the line?
I
Like,
I've drawn it.
your ego's gotta get out of the way first.
Yeah.
I think men in general are like, "Oh, I can fix anything. I
Sure.
can build anything. I
Yeah.
can do anything."
Yeah. I left that shit
Eh,
alone a long time ago.
right,
I will clearly tell you, I don't know how to do that. Call somebody
right,
or I'll call somebody.
right, so you go right to your problem
Oh,
solving
yeah.
it a different way,
Yeah, absolutely.
whereas some guys won't know what they're doing. This used to be me. I'm like, I can figure it out."
Mm-mm. I don't have enough time to figure it out.
So, I will tell you, I learned a lot of what I know by trial and error and doing that,
Well, of
making
course.
mistakes and figuring it out,
Yeah.
but it also got me in a lot of trouble.
Mhm.
I've had
Buying shit you don't need,
oh, not only I mean, just
messing things up,
getting
and
hurt,
now getting hurt.
getting hurt,
But now you gotta call the guy to
right,
come in and
and
do it the
fix
right
your
way.
shit, right,
Right. And they're just like, "Why don't you just call me
right,
the first time?" "Well,
yeah,
I didn't wanna spend the money." "Well,
right.
so now I just go ahead and spend the
So
money."
that's what it boils down to, right? It's trying to save the
Yeah.
money. And I can remember a funny story of mine years ago, a lesson learned. So cast iron tubs, old cast iron tubs, not the
Mhm.
ones like we have now, but like old school cast iron tubs when you would knock on it and hear it.
Yeah.
I had to break one up to demo it, right?
Mhm.
So I'm hitting it with a sledgehammer and I'm wearing shorts. I'm hitting it with a sledgehammer, shit
Shorts.
flying. Yeah, I wear shorts. You know this. Wear shorts all the time.
To do hard labor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, shit flying all over the
Absolutely.
place. I bet
Well,
you cut your
so
leg, didn't you?
I cut the front of my shin to the tune of 11 stitches.
Damn, I know you did.
Like, and I didn't and it cut me so clean and so quick, I didn't even feel it. What
Ugh.
I felt was my sock getting wet inside my shoe. I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's weird." And I looked down at my leg and, oh boy, I was
Sliced
filleted.
open.
Oh, filleted.
Uh,
Lesson learned, don't break up a cast iron tub with shorts on.
right.
But I knew just enough to get myself in trouble, and I got myself in trouble.
Mhm. Yeah. Don't get yourself in trouble anymore. Like, you fixed your garage door?
Fixed my garage door.
Yeah, every house I've lived in except this one so far, knock on wood, the garage is going on me, and
Yeah,
it's always the spring.
yeah.
Guess what I do?
Watch the YouTube video.
No, I call the guy,
Oh,
and he
just call
comes
the
out
guy.
and he replaces
Yeah.
the spring.
So
I'm not doing this.
I
I'm
had
not doing it.
never replaced a spring before.
Yeah.
But my very first instinct was, "Oh, I'm gonna watch YouTube, see if I can do this."
Nope.
So I watched 3 or 4 videos, and I did. I mean, I did it. I got
Yeah.
it done. But yeah, I definitely didn't know what I was doing. There was a lot of trial and error, and there was a lot of like, "Oh, this might kill me potentially. I don't know. The
Right.
spring lets loose on me. That's
Yeah.
not gonna be great."
Mm-mm.
Our dryer went out the other day, 2 days ago. I had to fix that. I didn't know how to do that either. I YouTubed it.
Mhm.
But I think it helps having a basic knowledge of what you're watching as you're watching it too.
Yeah.
A lot of guys won't. They'll rely completely on that. And those YouTube videos are like perfect scenarios.
Mhm.
Those guys aren't going to shoot a video and then fail while they're doing it.
Right.
So everything's going right. Everything's going good for them. Oh, man,
Yeah.
not
No.
great.
Hmm.
But
Well, I don't know. What else you got on this one?
I think that's about it, man. I think you as a guys just put your ego aside a little bit. You need to know what you can and can't do, or you might get yourself in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Whole lot of trouble.
Just call the guy or the girl. Just
Yeah,
call them.
just call people.
That's it.
Mm,
All
mm.
right.
All right.
Well, here's
Oh, we got a list.
oh, this list sucks. Top 10 signs you're officially an adult, and it's terrible.
Oh,
Number 10,
The whole thing is terrible about being an adult.
Yeah.
Go back to the days of being a kid where all you had to worry about were just school.
Yeah. What you gonna pack in your lunch?
Right.
So so number 10, you finally understand why your parents were always tired. I do. I totally get it.
Tired and cranky all the time.
Yeah. Thank
Now you know.
goodness. I know you just came from basketball
Yeah.
practice, but
Yeah.
I luckily had no practices, no performances, no games tonight.
Right.
But I did drive back and forth to Louisville, Kentucky. So
Which
that's
is the same thing.
yeah, 2.5 hours of
Right.
each
Driving.
way.
Driving.
Yeah. Just for work. Just for work.
Ugh, 5
So
hours of driving.
yeah. We hit
Mm.
this one already. Number 9, you make weird noises when you sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
we
that
did.
one.
Yeah, we
Yep.
got that one already.
Number 8, you judge people by their choice of shopping carts. I don't I don't really care.
There's choices?
Well, you got the little one, right? The little
The
half
little
cart.
mini half cart or the big cart,
Yeah,
the
you got the
regular
big cart,
cart,
and then you got the hand
the
cart,
basket.
the basket,
I
yeah.
have never once looked at somebody and
Me
thought,
either. That's
"That's
why I
a
said this list is stupid.
that's a weird one."
Alright. You have a favorite grocery store, and they're out of your brand of coffee, the day is ruined.
So if I don't drink coffee,
Mhm.
but I do think that's probably a real thing for
Yeah.
people.
Well, I hate going to the grocery store, number 1.
Yeah, I do too.
Number 2, if you're out of what I'm looking for,
Yeah, it's over.
I'm not going to another grocery
No,
store.
you're going
I'm
back
just
home and
going
just
home.
not having it.
I'm going home and it's over.
It's just not having it.
Number 6. Now this is a real one. Hangovers last longer than
Oh,
relationships.
preach. Oh my gosh.
You used to bounce back in hours. Now it's a
Mm,
3-day event.
at least 3 days.
Yeah.
At
But
least 3
here's the
days.
thing. Here's how to prevent the hangover. You just start drinking again the next day.
Is this that shampoo thing again you were trying
Yes.
to tell me
Yes, it
about?
is. Yes, it is. But you got to be careful because you don't want to get hammered, especially if you got to go to work.
Well, you're already dehydrated. I
Like
don't
if
think it's gonna take long.
it's Monday morning, we're talking half a beer, maybe a shot of vodka, and then you
And then
get
off to work.
get your happy ass in the shower and go to work, and you're fine.
Shower
It's a
beer.
cure all.
Just
Yeah,
drink the beer
love
in the
shower
shower
beer.
beer.
Yeah,
Shower beer.
nice steamy shower, nice cold beer.
Oh,
It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Number 5, you're actually happy when plans get canceled. That's me all day.
yeah, me too.
Me all
Me too.
day.
I
We
am not upset about it.
we always have something on the calendar, and whether it's a kid thing, but I'm talking more like you're going out with people,
Yeah,
or you got dinner plans or
yeah.
something. They're like, "Oh, I can't make it." I'm like,
Didn't
"Sweet,
really wanna go, or when you made the plans, it sounded like a great idea,
great idea."
but then the day gets there and you're like, "Oh, gotta go out with Bart, Jim." Right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I know a Barb and
I
Jim.
do too. Those were bad words.
We're not talking
Those were
about
not
you
good names to use.
specifically,
Not talking about those
but just
2.
know if you
Oh
cancel your
boy.
plans with me, I'm happy about
Yeah, I'm sleeping in the garage.
it. And number 4, you can't drink like you used to. Yeah, that's fine. 2
Yeah,
beers and you're fun, 3
yeah.
beers and you need 2 business days. Well, no,
Not that much. We
I can
can
still put it
yeah.
back.
Yeah, we go more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I drink like an adult now.
Well, I'm still drinking like I'm in college, right? Bud
Yeah.
Lights all night.
Mhm.
You have, like, grown-up drinks you drink.
Yeah. Love an old
I do
fashioned,
not.
Manhattan,
Right.
martini. Oh, we had martinis last night. The best I wanna give a shout to a restaurant here in town.
Yeah.
They have the best martini
Yeah.
ever. Cooper's Hawk.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you want,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
gotta and we're particular about our vodka, like, we like
So
Kettle One.
Cooper's Hawk's a wine place,
It
and
is a wine place,
they
but they
got
got the
good
best extra
okay.
dirty martini made with Belvedere vodka,
Ugh,
no vermouth.
you're talking German. I have no idea
Man,
what
they
any of that
shake it
means.
just right.
Yeah.
It's got the ice chips on
Oh,
top. Oh, man. Mm,
I gotta take your word on that. I don't drink any of that stuff.
alright,
You
well,
just were speaking German to me.
I know what I'm doing
I
after
am
we
a
finish
cheap date.
recording. Here's one, definitely, definitely. So, you Google your symptoms
Uh,
before calling the doctor.
oh my god, don't go on
Just
WebMD.
that's it, and it says and now WebMD says you have at least 6 different
Everything.
diseases. Yeah,
You have
like,
everything.
you Google, "I have a headache." Well, it's probably cancer.
Right, or you had a stroke or a
Yeah,
heart attack.
yeah, maybe AIDS.
May
Oh, number 2 of the top 10 signs you're officially an adult, you get excited about new kitchen gadgets.
Yeah, not really.
No. Nope, nope, nope. That's for the ladies.
Yeah.
And the number 1 sign, grocery store prices genuinely upset you. $8 for eggs, should have invested in chickens instead of Bitcoin. That's stupid.
Uh,
That's dumb. That wasn't funny.
Got a question for you.
What's that?
How long do you hold grudges against somebody that has done something to you in your life?
No, we talking about Naeem 2 years ago, Naeem, or we talking today, Naeem?
Well, so that's interesting. Younger Naeem versus now Naeem. Yeah,
Yeah. Younger Naeem, hold a grudge till I die.
really.
I'm not getting over it unless you come and apologize to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the same. I was the same way.
Mhm.
Are there? I have grudge. I still have a couple things to this day. I don't let go when I should have. I'm not going to go into specifics, but
Yeah.
I mean, lifelong stuff, right?
Some things are like that though, you know?
But is it good? Is it like, man? I just feel like you got to let the little things go.
So if it still bothers you and irritates you and kinda messes up your day, or it's preventing you from progressing a certain way, yeah, you gotta let that go.
So I will say it's not something that bothers me or irritates me. It's something that's just always there in the back of my mind.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know,
You
I've
know what
got
I
a
mean?
couple of those, yeah.
It's just
I got a
always
couple.
there lingering. But younger me, oh yeah, if you wronged me or pissed me off,
Mhm.
there was no chance of reconciliation unless you came to me.
Hmm,
Unless the other person came to me and said, "Hey, you know what? I'm sorry." Older me now will either just not let it bother me or we'll just talk about it in a moment.
yeah,
To try not to hold on to it because all that stress builds up. Men carry enough weight as it is.
yeah,
Holding a grudge probably isn't a good way to make that better,
right.
you know?
You know what I started doing? Instead of holding a grudge, I just write people off. You're gone.
So,
That's it. You're
yeah,
just out. If I
yeah,
can't count on you, I mean, the older I get, the less friends I need.
right.
I've got enough responsibilities with the
Yeah,
family, but I keep a small circle,
yeah,
and, there's people in that small circle where I'm just like, "You know what? You're not bringing anything to the party, so
right.
see ya."
And that's tough, right?
No, not really.
Well, yeah. I did that a few years ago when I met Jamie. So 16 years ago,
Yeah,
I kind of had a cleaning of the closet, so to speak. Like looked at my friends, looked at,
yeah.
because they say you are the company you keep.
Mhm.
Right? So I was like, "Are these people I wanna continue to be friends with?" And
Yeah.
most of it was no.
There you go.
If I
Get
wanted
them
to
out.
I wanted to move forward,
Get them
right?
out.
But I agree with you now, and I think that's a lot the dudes in general just have maybe a lot of acquaintances, like, know a lot of people,
Mhm.
but friends that you can count on, very
Yeah.
small circle.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, who am I gonna call at 3 a.m. when I'm in a jam? And I know they're
Yeah,
gonna show.
right,
I
right.
know they're gonna show. You are one of those
Yep,
people,
absolutely.
and I'm one of those people
Mhm.
for you. That's
Yep.
just how it is. But yeah, there's plenty of people I wouldn't call. You know what's funny too, though? So there was this couple that we were friends with, really good friends with them, and there was a reason that we had a falling out. It
Yeah,
was more so they had an issue
yeah.
that they couldn't get over, right?
Okay,
And so ah, it was more so the chick had an issue with Alicia,
okay.
right? And I was still friends with the husband.
Right.
Everything was fine.
Oh, yeah.
We'd see because we all hung out at the same places, so we would see this other couple. The lady would ignore us. The husband would come over. I mean, we'd dap each other up. Hey, miss you, man. Wish we could still hang out. We can't, blah blah
Meanwhile, the
blah.
women wanna scratch each other's eyes out.
Right. And the funny thing about holding grudges, like they wouldn't let this shit go, and we didn't do anything, right?
Right.
And so we were looking on Facebook because one of our mutual friends of this
Yeah.
couple, mentioned them and said, "Man, I don't wanna give away too much because I don't wanna give away who these people are,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but mentioned something about them, which made us go look at them on Facebook.
Okay.
Well, the chick defriended us a long time ago,
Right.
but me and the husband were still friends on Facebook, right? And what's that look on your face when you look up somebody on Facebook who's your friend, and then
Yeah.
it says, "Add friend,"
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they defriended you.
Defriended you. You're like, "Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, "Damn, this dude
Yeah,
defriended me too?" Like,
right."
I wonder, did he do that on his own
No,
recognizance, or did his wife say, "You can't be friends with him,
probably,
and you gotta defriend him"?
probably.
I just thought that was
That
hilarious.
is funny.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, Do I miss you? No. You
So
didn't well, kinda, but
right.
at the same time, I'm not like, "Oh, man, wish I could get that back."
So that's a weird feeling, right? So if you know people and you hang out with them, but maybe they're not in your inner circle, all of a sudden that hanging out is gone. Do you miss it? Because they were somebody maybe you hung out with, couple times a month, whatever it is, would chat, whatever, play golf with the husband. Not real close friends, but still acquaintance. And now it's gone.
Yeah.
They're like on the second ring of your friendship circle,
Yeah.
right? Your first ring is your close friends.
Mhm.
Second ring, right?
Yeah.
Do you miss people in that second ring?
I don't know. I don't have time to think about it,
No.
honestly.
Well, right, right.
I just like
So
I said, there's just too much other stuff going on in life where if I've gotta put effort into that relationship and I gotta put so much effort into making sure you're like, I just need easy, you know?
so easy friends are the best, right?
Easy friends are the best.
Friendships with no work.
Yeah.
It's that term, I know you don't like it, but
What's
I'm gonna
that?
say it,
What say
organic.
organic. No, I like that word.
But you didn't like organic. I
I
know
like
you
that
don't like ride or die.
I don't it's just stupid.
Your ride or die friends.
Oh my god, I'm ride or die. Count on me.
So I
Like,
think,
I bet.
so yeah, so that makes it easier to not hold grudges too, because if something is said or done, you can have that communication,
Yeah.
and then it just goes away.
Uh-huh. Huh. Alright. Well,
I think we've blabbered enough today.
yeah.
Everybody watching Everybody watching on YouTube video, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, that like button. Help us out a little bit here. We're having a whole lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, we are, and
Gonna
we
keep it
love
rolling.
love that you guys are tuning in, so
Absolutely.
until the next time,
Next time, guys, we'll see you.
we'll holla at you.